See? Some things are worth paying for.
Goodbye. How are you?
Fine, and you?
Not bad.
Good to hear.
Safe travels.
Goodbye.
What do you want? There's a new ship moored up in the waterfront district, the Marie Elena. It's a galleon, I think. He preaches in Anvil. Appeared right after the attack on the chapel there. Sounds like the usual doom-saying nonsense. Hi.
How goes it?
Good morning.
Heard any news from the other provinces?
Sounds like the Empire has given up.
Without...
Take care.
Goodbye.
Yes?
How about that?
If the Empire isn't going to stop it. School trade. Who will?
I have been anxiously awaiting your return. Dulgro Shug always seems at ease in light armor. He moves well in it. I am pleased that Thorinir has decided to donate his inventory to the temple. At least he is trying to make amends. I'll buy just about anything for the right price. Well done! This shovel will certainly confirm Agramir's crimes. Along with the manifest, it should prove useful to the City Watch. In your absence, Thorinir visited and we spoke at length about his role in this scheme. I believe him when he says he didn't know Agramir's sources. He told me of his intentions to donate all of the money and inventory to the local temple. He also agreed to buy and sell merchandise at fair prices. Last but not least, he's officially joined the Society. I am taken aback by his honest intentions. In return, the Society has decided not to press charges. His name will be absconded from the records of this crime. Now, I'm sure you are waiting to hear about your reward. The Society thanks you for everything you have done. Please, take this gold. Many thanks on behalf of all of us. I'm mature enough to admit I was mistaken about Thorinir. He's a welcome member of our group in the Market District. It's been a pleasure doing business with you.
Unless you need something.
What is it now? Welcome to Coral. Keep your nose clean, and we'll be good friends. Make a mistake, and the Coral Guard will be all over you like a cheap cuirass. Hey, you're the one they call the Hero of Kvatch, aren't you? The one that closed the Oblivion Gate and saved the city. Farewell. Hello, I'm Leith Wavrik, the Chief Herald and Countess Velga's attendant. Welcome to Coral. Hey, you're the one they call... The Countess is in attendance. Proper etiquette is expected. Fare thee well.
It's a pleasure to meet you. I am Countess Velga of Coral. I wish I had time to chat, but I'm afraid I'm in the middle of an investigation. You mean the Holy Hermit of Anvil? No one knows where he comes from, but they say he has the true word. I'd love to go hear him preach. We're a mountain people, tough, independent. County Coral is rich in mines and timber, wool and mutton, and hard-working people. As the head of the Elder Council, High Chancellor Orkato is the de facto ruler of the Empire for the time being. I'm sorry, but the investigation is a secret, and I... Goodbye. Hello. Welcome to Castle Coral.
What do you want? Coral's got plenty to eat and good thick walls, and that suits me fine. I don't know what's going on out there in the woods, and I don't need to. I haven't heard much about him. I'm thinking about going down to Anvil to hear him for myself. So, the Countess hired you to find the painting, eh? Well, you'll not find it by gawking at me. Back to work for poor old Orgnolf.
Yeah. Be gone, weakling. I have no use for you. Be gone.
If I've told you once, I've told you 1,000 times, I've never been to Shadenhall. Oh, hang on, you're someone else. Apologies, my good friend. I mistook you for someone else. Always being asked about it, I am. Didn't I see you in Shadenhall, they say? But I'm sick of it. Sick and tired and sick, and perhaps a little drunk. But never mind. You look like the honest sort, so I've got a job for you. You're going to travel to Shadenhall and find out what sort of impostor is trying to besmirch my good name. And you're going to tell him... I'm quite capable of besmirching my good name on my own. You should cease and desist immediately. There's 50 gold pieces in it for you, friend. Right then. Off you go.
Hello.
Oh, you're about the ugliest barmaid I've ever seen, and that's saying quite a bit. Come to bring me another round, have you? My mistake. Shouldn't you be on the other side of Cyrodiil by now?
My sons. Have you seen my sons? Yes, Rallis and Antis. They're going to fight off the creatures at our farm, but I fear for their safety. For the last few days, we've suffered attacks from these creatures at our farm not far from Coral. They're coming from someplace in the Great Forest. I don't know where, but Rallis may know more by now. My boys will take up the fight, even if the guards won't. Doesn't matter if it's outside the town walls, it still affects us all. They expect me to go with them, but I fear in my old age I'm not the warrior I once was. Would you go in my place? Somehow, I knew you'd do the right thing. I'm supposed to meet them at Wayne Priory. You'd best get whatever supplies you need now, so you can get there in time. I need a drink to calm my nerves. Please, excuse me. What is it? What is it, sir? Poor Tivila. I hear she is turning Cheydinhal inside out looking for her husband, Wraith. I hope nothing bad has happened to him. Reynald Germain. No. Don't know anyone by that name. There's a Gilbert Germain in town, however. Maybe he can help you. He's staying over at the Newlands Lodge, but you also might find him walking around town. Good luck. Wraith Lathandus is one of the greatest painters in all Cyrodiil. Sadly, he's gone missing. His wife Tivila is beside herself with grief. Good day. What's this about?
Rian Garana can talk her way out of anything. Of course, all she...
Yes? Farewell.
Welcome to Newlands Lodge, the best place to drink in Cheydinhal. Not counting the chapel. I'm Duvera Romulan. This is a dark elf bar. Cursing, spitting, and screaming? No problem. Fighting is fine with me, too, only the guard objects. And they'll fine you or lock you up. Not my call. Here you have your chapel-going Imperials and your chapel-dodging dark elves, and never the twain shall meet. The Imperials have the gold, houses, and top spots. Dark elves like me left Morrowind and the whole priest-ridden tribunal nightmare. And we take the whole patriotic Imperial mission attitude with a dose of salt. Enough talk.
Is there something I can do for you? I hope Otessa is taking care of herself. She's a gifted healer, and she spends all her time helping others. He's alive? I was told that my mother and brother never survived. This is amazing. I'll need to go see him at once. You'll have to excuse me. I'd better leave right away. But please, come and see us in Coral. It would be wonderful for us both to be able to thank you for helping us find each other again. This reunion will be the happiest day of my life. I can't stop to talk now. I've got to go. What? Oh, damn, not this again. Wake up! Wake up! You're not dreaming, Reynold. It's me, your brother, Gilbert. That can't be. I don't have a brother. I mean, I never knew my real family. Who did you say you were again? I am your twin brother. When we were very small, our farm was attacked by ogres. Our father and I escaped. We thought you and Mother had both been killed, if we had only known. All I know is that traveling merchants found me in the wilderness by the body of my mother. I was raised by the monks at Waynon Priory. My brother, it is wonderful to see you again. We will have much to... I can't believe I've been reunited. I can't thank you enough for helping to reunite me with Reynold. I never would have guessed he was still alive. We have much to discuss, but if you have time, I'd beg you to stay a moment longer and hear about our home, Weatherly. The council runs the arena to amuse the masses, and it pays for itself, with all the fools who lose their shirts gambling. He's Reynold. I'm Gilbert. Weatherly was our family's home for generations. Our parents fled it when ogres attacked. They became separated. My father carried me to safety. He later returned and believed Reynold and my mother had perished. Since ogres are cannibals, he didn't expect to find their bodies. Thankfully, however, it seems that my mother managed to carry Reynold to safety. While my mother didn't survive, Reynold did, and for that I'm grateful. But we both want more. We want our home back. We're not fighters. You appear to have more skill than either of us. Would you go to Weatherly and see if it's still inhabited by ogres? Thank you. Now, we're not quite sure where the estate is located. We'll offer up what we know, however. We believe it's somewhere south of Coral, but north of Fort Kamala. It may be difficult to find. Since no one's lived there for many years, it may be quite overgrown by now. If you find it, let us know. We'll be waiting anxiously. Be careful. I don't know what dangers may lurk in the great forest.
I'm saving up enough for... Yes, I've heard of the place, but I'm not sure where it is. I think your best bet would be to speak to Sabine Lal at the Fighters Guild. She's explored the back country outside of Coral quite a bit. There's been some terrible trouble at the chapel. Blessings of Julianus upon ye.
Honditar is the name. I'm a hunter and mountain man. I'm not so sure about that Yugal Belet. An odd fellow, and people have said there are strange noises coming from his house at all hours. The deer here are skittish. Need to get them quick, or they'll lead you a merry chase. Poison on your arrows can help, and it won't hurt the meat. By all accounts, he preaches that the attack on Anvil Chapel is an omen of some kind of coming doom. You should go to Anvil and hear him for yourself, if you're interested. They say he preaches outside the chapel every day. Bye.
We're looking for recruits. Think you're tough enough to join the Fighters Guild? You have to admit, this is a good place to live. Friendly folks, I think. If you want my help, you'll need... If you're interested, see Velena Danton in Coral, or Azan in Anvil, or Burzgrokash in Shedinol. Dogs are an orc's best friend. Good protection, good companions, good eats. The Bruins have dogs, lots of them. Join the guild. You won't regret it.
What's the news from the other parts of Tamriel?
Nothing
Safe
Hello, I don't think we've met. Are you new in town? Likewise, I'm always glad to meet someone new. Welcome. I'm sure my mother would be glad to meet you as well. I saw Valis O'Deal at the Greymare again today. Hasn't been the same since his boys took off. My mother owns Northern Goods and Trade in Coral. Be seeing you.
will help. I saw Romanus Briant walking his dogs today, and yesterday, and... Greetings, Argonian.
Hi there.
Hello.
We're looking for recruits. Interested? Let me see. Oh, yes, I remember. I think it's directly south of Coral. Place was overrun with ogres, though. Nasty brutes. Here, let me show you where it is on your map. You need a place to sleep in Coral? Well, why don't you just join the Fighters Guild or Mages Guild? Sleep for free around Cyrodiil. You too.
You're not afraid of trouble, are you? You'd like the Fighters Guild. If you're interested, I are... Enough talk.
Yeah!